Thought I'd throw on an extra call here, see if the duck.
Hello everybody, how are you all doing today? I'm getting the workers set up to do the things. Get back to that in a minute. Please tell me I did save the course. This could go weird. I just realized the seeding course. Gonna start doing a headland, or is it gonna behave? Doing a headland, that's not what I wanted to do. Little Venus, Bethers, Farming Man, Simulator Gaming. It's very dark on the face cam. Ah, yes, I forgot something. Hang on. I know I was forgetting something. This is the way the face cam used to be. It was this dark. However, now we're back to light, because I've remembered to turn my LED on. Okay, awesome. You're doing headlands still, fantastic. Yeah, collecting grass. You are what I need next, I do believe. Hello, Silas Walton. Ever notice there are no roll type silage forks for telehandlers? Somebody should remake them. It'd be good, I guess. In fact, somebody did. The CSD pack has them. Wonder if I'll have a substreak again. It's possible. It's always possible to have a sub-drain. Hello, GD. Where's the way out of this place? Okay, so, what? But the... What? I managed to get lost in the sheep farm. Okay, is that... Am I missing something here? Yes, the actual exit's over here, isn't it? Because we need to get this down to... Actually, I think I might have done the cows already. I can check pretty quickly and easily. We field 30, and it would have the same colour as field 81, which it does. Oh, interesting. interestingly, it looks like Giants have changed how grass fields work. We're gonna get this back down to the main yard. Itchy. Driving in circles with Dave. Because Dave always gets lost. No wheel today, by the way, guys. Because I was in a bit of a rush and couldn't be bothered trying to dig everything out and get it all set up, so no wheel. Using keyboard. My now playing has broke. It has broke, hasn't it? Why is now playing broke? Where is now playing? Track info. Can I? There are a couple of updates to Windows lately into XSplit. So ooh. Here we go. It's working again. Which you choose better, Simulator or Daggerwin? I'm biased. I'm gonna say Sim because I actually talk to Sim. That's a dumb question to ask friends of Sim. It's actually a really dumb question to ask me in particular, because I speak to Sim reasonably regularly. Known him for over a year now, and not spoken to Daggerwin. Hello, Alex. How are you doing? Giants take a stupid long time. Yeah. Do I know who else is streaming tonight? Landy might be. Possibly. That's the only one that I'd really know of. By the way, mods, Monster in particular, because I know you like doing this, and Louis if you're here. We're going to be spamming my video from today at the end of the stream for people to watch, so get your spam links ready. This is my favourite thing to do at the end of a stream, is to spam, to get the mods to spam for me. It's quite fun. Alright. Let's put the weeder away. Oh, I want to show something off, actually. I want to show something off. Just remember this is a thing. I showed it off in the video, but I don't know if it came out very well. Let me find a bit here that'll be useful. Aha! Right here. So this is the bog standard in-game weeder. There's no mods involved here. That right there in front of me is a grass windrow. If I run the weeder over the grass windrow, it disappears. So there is an unintended, beautiful use for weeders. That is cleaning up windrows. How am I today? Good. I've just had some noodles. Now what I want to do is find something to do. Actually, what I want to do is go into the options and turn plant growth on to slow. I'm gonna get the plants growing in. Ah, I know what I want to do. Pot noodle? No, it was one of those, like, cup and noodles. The ones that you throw into a cup and, like, mug shots, that's the word for it. That's what they're called. It's a mug shot. Barbecue thingamajiggy. Quite nice, actually. So we're gonna head over with the fertilizer spreader to field 3, which needs to be fertilized. Egg fried rice. Not egg. What? Yeah, that. It's something that I've known for a while, Fahy, but a lot of people don't know about it, so it's always good to show it off when you can. Screw it, we'll just go through the fence, the hedge. And we'll clean up the very, very slight mess the Challenger's making. You can see why I like Courseplay now all of a sudden. It's not leaving massive gaps for me to try and fix later. It's quite small gaps now. I'm not using the right JCB. Pizza, that... No mention of the thingy that I was peeping you about earlier. CSE Pack does not have roll type forks. I do not have CSE Pack turned on. Hello, Jessus. I could have sworn CSE has roll type forks. It's got grabs. Oh, the roll forks, yes. I got confused between the roller and the grab. I don't know how I got confused between a roller and a grab, but I did. It has Lua errors. I'll have a look at that thing later on, Pizza. See if I can't do some running of prayers on it myself. Stop driver, so you're not costing me money. And whoa! Oh, this is... Okay. Lower the fertilizer spreader by mistake. Is it just you that's getting some slight buffering? YouTube's been weird. Which map is better, Sandy Bay or Upton? I prefer Upton, but that's gonna be down to personal preference. Is GD the only one getting buffering? Or is YouTube doing the thing again where it doesn't like actually people trying to stream and put out videos, which is kind of what the website's supposed to do. Hello, Adam. Hello, Chris. How are we now? We were having a quite serious discussion in the admin room of Discord last night, and Chris kept going on about his burger. Chris just appeared every so often and was like, I love Supermax. Can't beat a burger. George, it won't pop up on screen. That's the joy of Streamlabs, it won't pop you multiple times. So you can resub, but it won't make a difference. Chris and his burger. It was just amazing. Any news on this map? What do you mean any news? It's out. If you mean for consoles, Adam, you gotta shout at Giants for that, I'm afraid. Last I heard, Lancy had some news that might have been potentially helpful for Bill. But I don't know. I don't know how helpful, honestly, or what it even was. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do the 3,000 there. We're gonna hop into the Challenger. Oh, this is gonna be a fun one because I'm just realizing I have to do the cultivation course of the Challenger too. I don't know how well that's gonna work with a cultivator. Hello, the underused. I am good. How are you today? It's better than hospital food. Most food is better than hospital food. Giants should fix it themselves. I think at this point, and I'm not being rude to the console, I don't want to be rude to the console players at all. At this point, BuletBill should literally just reply to Giants with, well, fine, if you want it on consoles, you can put it on consoles yourself. I give up. Because it's... I genuinely think, and I don't mean to be rude, but I think console or modders need to start throwing Giants under the bus a bit more. How do you get to be a mod? I choose people I trust to be mods. How are we today? We are good, VF. I think Giants need to be thrown under the bus a bit more by modders. Especially seeing as there's abuse and actual death threats being sent to modders. And I know of at least 2 that have got them. Giants are assisting BuletBill as much as possible. That's a lie, RS. That is a flat out lie. Giants just tell BuletBill, oh, this is what's broken. They don't tell him how to fix it. But they've not told him one little bit how to fix it or how to help. Which fast track is better, old or new? I don't particularly have a preference in fast tracks. That's from the Giants community manager. Well, yeah, that's from Giants. That's a lie. That's not true at all. That's a falsehood. Do you expect Giants to tell you the truth all the time? Because BuletBill's openly said Giants are not helping at all. Yeah, they won't even tell him exactly where the problem is, what line of an XML. They're just saying it's in this XML. He's getting zero help, so either it's a case of the most help Giants can give him is zero, or they're flat out lying. Should I have the Challenger 1050? I don't know where to find that, Adam. If you could on Facebook or Discord or Twitter send me a PM with the link to that, that'd be awesome, because I was trying to find it yesterday. It's not on any of the mod sites that I could find. And you guys know that I know all of the dodgiest and most questionable mod sites in the world. You've got it? How did you get it? Where'd you find that? Two, three, four, five. Send it over to me. Awesome. Because myself and Landy were looking to try and find it last night, and we just couldn't. The first waypoint, please. Drive the course. Oh, I've got to close the gate also, because this gate is just a bit too big. Right. So that's 2 vehicles out on Courseplay doing some good work. Let's just open up that shed. What I want to do now is question why I've just set 2 vehicles off on Courseplay to do work when I've got nothing really to do myself. Now what I want to do now is a bit odd. I want to grab the fast track. I want to grab the... Where did I park the trailer? I didn't just abandon the trailer in the middle of a field, did I? I could have... Ah, there it is. Go to Eustace Farmer's video for the 1050. Ah! Eustace has a video about it. I'll have a look at Eustace's video later on then. Everybody make sure and shout at Landy for not realizing Eustace had a video up. Hey, Dusty Dave. How you doing today? So I want to go over to the sheep with this. This is going to be a very strange thing that I'm doing. It's a plan. And unlike most of my plans, this is going to work. Mostly. Because you might have noticed, when I was tapping through vehicles earlier, that I had a Profi hopper sat in front of quite a large pile of grass. I've also got a telehandler that has a bucket. And the cows need grass. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the grass from the sheep, put the grass into this trailer, and Dusty Dave, thank you very much for sponsoring. Wow. You get a shiny badge. Shiny fancy badge. Ooh, somebody was looking for Discord. I look over at chat and there's just Discord commands everywhere. I wonder if Streamlabs working today. Yes, yes it is. Look at how shiny that badge is, though. It's one of the nicest things about YouTube right now. And me doing random Google searches of everything I'm not sure about is I find useful things from time to time. Right, can I drive through here with no problems? No. How am I gonna do this? Because I gotta come down this way. Oh, how wonderful. I actually had the telehandler parked down here already. Make the badge yellow. No, it's my actual logo, dude. The badge that sponsors get is my actual logo. The reason Landy Kids is yellow is because his logo is yellow. There we go. Did I shout? No, I did not shout. I have not shouted today. Right. Make my logo yellow. No. I'll put the high-res version of my logo into Discord so you guys can actually see what the logo is. Actually, that'd be a bad idea because then it'd be easier for people to see my logo. How do you sponsor? You gotta hit that little sponsor button. If you're on YouTube Gaming, it'll be under the video. If you're on normal YouTube, it should be at the top of chat. And it's like €3.99 a month. It's like Twitch subs, only on YouTube. This is nowhere near gonna fill the trailer, I've just realized. So we got 22% full. Yeah, it's not anywhere near. Then look at the David Brown you told me about. No, I didn't actually. £3.49 a month, yes, or €3.99 or $3.99. Matt Pike, you're fabulous. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. I forgot that I had Fabulous Dave Grohl as my subscriber gift. If you had your own bank account, you would. Eh, don't feel like you have to, guys. I'll do this. Yeah, you get this stuff for free anyway, so and you, literally all that you get for being a sponsor is a shiny little badge. And if you're not a mod already, you get your name to appear in green. You love the new sub notification. I'm going to annoy Fahy right now because I want to collect a lot of grass real quick. I don't know if I got it. I don't know if I got it activated. Actually, I just realized. Is it activated? It's not activated. By the way, I downloaded a Chrome Big M2. There's a reason this is here. I downloaded a Chrome Big M2 from ModHoster yesterday. It's terrible. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna bring up the BRB screen. And actually, before I do that, I need to save this course as F3 Culty. Let's just save and quit because I want to activate the Crasshopper. The reason I got the BRB screen up is because there is some stuff that I don't want you guys seeing in the mod menu. It's just easier to... Where is it? There it is. Mark, thank you very much for sponsoring. Get the thingy on too. No, pizza. That would involve me having to restart the game entirely, and that's a pain. Hello, Mark. There you go. GG. Hello, Landy. Landy, Eustace's video on the Challenger 1050. Go look at Eustace's video, apparently. He's got a link. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the... Why did it not activate the Grasshopper pack? Do a barrel roll. I will when I get the Grasshopper. It's just that it doesn't want to activate for some reason. Did I activate it and then... Okay, start. Grasshopper pack is selected. I'm slightly worried that there might be something wrong with my save where I can't activate new mods. Hello, Sim. Slightly worried by this. You messaged the link on Facebook. Thank you very much, Simon. Sim is alive. From what I can see, he was fixing his headphones today. Is there something wonky with my save where it won't activate new... Huh! Oh, it's a misc. So this is only going to be a thing during streams. Not fixing, maintaining. Maintenance is fixing. I'd count maintenance as a fixie thing. So the reason I'm using the Grasshopper is because I can do this a lot faster. You know, the video? Eustace has a video apparently. So I've been told. About the Challenger 1050. See, this is much easier. Much easier than the way I was doing it. His last video's from a week ago. No sign of the Fent Challenger then? Interesting. I was clearly given bad information. Landy, have you heard anything from BuletBill about Giants actually helping him with West Coast? Because their community manager is now claiming that they're giving him like all of the help that they can. Which, from what I've been hearing from you, from talking to Bill, is a barefaced lie. None of it's from Eustace. I'm guessing he's a busy guy then. Somebody lied to me. Somebody gave me bad info. More mods funny? Fahy, I've been through why I cheat so much. I've gone through it with you, and you can completely understand why. So the reason I cheat so much and screw about with the silly mods occasionally, like this Grasshopper, is because nobody's going to want to watch me. And I know this. Nobody's going to want to watch me going around the Profi Hopper doing this. Granted, I'm going to potentially have to, like, spray that, or re-weed that part, but that's fine. You haven't looked. Ah. Because, was it Lizartan, or... Whoever the Giants community manager is said that they were giving him all the help that they can. Which, from what I'm aware of, is just flat out a lie. Also, I am totally not screwing about with the Grasshopper right now. How high can you go? That's how high you can go. Oh, crap. I mean, on the bright side, I've now got an excessive amount of grass. What's my favorite tractor? It's a Massey Ferguson 135. Hello, Fabio. Come on. Does that count as a barrel roll? Also, can I now tip here and just have it go everywhere, forever? No. Whoops. No. This is totally a legit thing to do. Totally 100% legit. We don't talk about that website. Is it the website that I cannot stand? The one that I will always call ScumHub. Because that's pretty much what it is. So the worst of the worst people upload there and they just steal from everything. Okay, this is probably as much grass as I can actually get onto the ground here. Oh no, I managed to get more down. Grasshopper stuck. Okay, that's gonna have to do there. I said it's gonna have to do as if it's like nowhere near enough. That's good, more than enough grass for the cows. In fact, I've got a sneaking suspicion that even the one bucket load is more than enough grass for the cows. Dodgy mods, stolen mods, viruses, yeah. Tip calls are working. Yes, they are! Which, honestly, the Grasshopper's a really good way to test tip calls because it'll break everything else. Most mod websites I don't trust. And it's not me being mean to everybody who links them, it's me being wary of the sites themselves. Because most mod websites, for farm sim at least, are full of stolen mods, viruses, and fake mods. Yeah, Faggy's on the ball today, guys, so just beware. Okay, so that's the fast track full. What's been my favourite series to record? It was Vintonwin in FS15 by far. I had so much fun with that series. There's a reason I want Vintonwin to come back ASAP and why I've been teasing Dusty Dave about slacking. Because I want that map, Pat. I want that map and I want it, like, now. Because that is, I think, one of the best maps for FS15. Hello, Ken. That's Dave Chuff for the day now. I've appeased the Dusty Dave. But Tom was a great map. It was a great map, and I honestly think I did a great series on it. There are some maps that I find it hard to do justice with them. Vintonwin was so easy. It's so easy to do justice with the likes of Vintonwin and even the West Coast. Drive the Mikhail 991. Oh, I don't. Oopsies! Also, I don't have any grass worth cutting at him. So, even if I did, it wouldn't be worth doing anything with. Am I friends with any huge YouTubers? Define huge. Because, like, I'm friends with Sim and Landy, and they both got, you know, tens of thousands of subs. I think between our little group that we have, there's like 100,000 subscribers total. Over 1 million. Now, no, I don't even know what I want to be. PewDiePie huge. No pizza wheel. I'm outside the area, but it's a good, risky, dangerous, dirty. I know. I'm just not gonna use that. Do I know the money glitch? Yes, it's called Shift G. Creative money on, and now I've got $1 billion. Then Shift G again, creative money off. Hit OK, and now I've got 13,000. That's the money glitch I use. Because I don't give it that. I don't care. I can edit the XMLs. Shame I messed up on that live stream. I lost a lot of respect for PewDiePie. Honestly, because, like, he's screwed up things for YouTubers already. He's the cause of the apocalypse. And just when things were starting to look up again, he went and did that. He went and got a... There's no excuse for it. There's honestly no excuse, and I don't care what his apology is, and I know I've heard his apology, and nah. I really think if he does something like that again, YouTube need to cut their losses, because he is making them a loss at this point. Right, let's give the cows some grass. Here's hoping I can give them grass in here. I don't know where the triggers actually are. Yes! Fantastic. 20,000 liters of grass for the cows. This is not gonna... They're not gonna take it all. They're not gonna take... They're taking it all. The trailer is not happy. Trader, what are you doing? Okay, none of that was my fault. None of that was my fault. I'm not that. I plead innocence. I did a Dave. I did a Dave. For those of you that are new, doing a Dave is doing something incredibly stupid that causes the game to break. Did it ever get popped? I don't know. He's making YouTube a loss at this point, I think, so... Possible. All I know is whatever respect I had for him is completely gone. Can't respect somebody like that. Sure, he's got a lot of subs, but he's an idiot. Saying stupid stuff like that. Right, let's get back. Do I have Mother Honor pre-ordered? No, I do not. I need to get on that next week, I think. What did PewDiePie do? He said a word that even if I wasn't a PG channel, I wouldn't repeat. Even if I had no rules for myself, I wouldn't repeat that word. He's been an idiot. That's, you know, simple start and end of it. When are we doing multiplayer of High and Sim? When we can all get organized. We're like, horrifically disorganized. He said a very bad thing that nobody should ever say. And that's about all I'm going to say on that. So you can stop bringing it up. That was the same, VF. But that's the end of it, guys. End of topic. When Sim turns off VR. Pretty much. Sim seems to have turned into a full-time Elite Dangerous player of late. Actually, if I just have into the 8,000... If I don't complain about the 3,000 just being abandoned, it's temporary. Yeah, Sim's stuck in VR. Fai's stuck at work, and I'm usually asleep. Why are they going on about Motor Runner multiplayer? If there's multiplayer in Spin Tires, I don't know. I do love that automatic review bin. That's now in live chat. That is the most useful thing YouTube have added in months. He's been out mingling. Well, yeah. But he's not been on for a while, mainly because he gets headaches. Because he refuses to get the specific lenses for his eyes. Robin Fredrikstad, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. I love Dave Grohl. Hopefully he wouldn't mind me using that gif. I like to think he wouldn't. Very cool feature. It's one of the best they've put in for a while. Definitely one of the best features YouTube have made up on the fly for a while. If you are enjoying the stream, guys, do that like button. Do get Dave Grohl being fabulous for you. Have I listened to a Foo Fighters album? No, actually, I don't really like Foo Fighters, oddly enough. You don't have it enabled? Oh, dude, I enabled it immediately. I don't really like Foo Fighters. I prefer Nirvana. Well, I like Foo Fighters, I just don't really listen to them. Also, VF, if you got Courseplay, you need to update to one of the versions from this week, because, oh my god, they fixed things. Is Landy streaming tonight? Landy is streaming tonight, according to Landy, so I don't know whether you should trust that or not. I don't know if you should trust Landy or not, but Landy said Landy might be streaming tonight. I wouldn't trust that though. Also, there's a very real chance today's stream might end with me being handed food again. Hello, Brenda. Let's get course generated here for field. This is field 15, is it not? Field 14. From current field position, automatic. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Headlands after. Generate. Field 14 seed. Turn off caps lock. First waypoint, drive course. Hopefully you won't screw up too much. And the challenger's finished working over here. Okay, sometimes courseplay isn't the greatest. I will admit courseplay is not, you know, perfect. So it's kind of screwed up on this field. That's fine, it's got a lot of time off. Yeah, I hate it when people claim they're going to stream 3 weeks in a row and just end up not. And guys, if you want a mod to be made, I'm not even kidding here, make it yourself. Because
hello, Dave. That Dave.
Darren Hull. Okay, I love that gift so much that it does make me giggle a bit. Darren Hull, hello. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. I have noticed, by the way, that everybody that's subscribed so far today has unsubscribed again because all they wanted was a shout out. Just saying. Don't think I don't notice. You should never assume I don't notice things. Maybe they're busy, not everyone can stream every day. And this is true. This is very true. Maybe they're on TeamSpeak when they're supposed to be streaming and they've decided, oh screw it, no, I won't stream because I can't be bothered. And a little word from the wise, if I've got a sub goal up and I've got a live counter up, I keep track of it. Because if you're subscribing just to get the shout out, we can see that.
Dave. That Dave. Dave's there.
Sam Wood, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Elite Dangerous is a very valid reason to not stream. No, because you could stream Elite Dangerous in VR and give everybody motion sickness. You've done that in the past? I've done it in the past too. I did it with GD. That night where we were all a bit bored and started messing around with him. I did it with him on one of the other channels. Ignore the chat because you can't see it. Well, you ignore chat anyway, so it's fine. Why is the fast track slipping? There's nothing to hit in the middle of that field. Oh, for the love of... Gotta regenerate this course. That should do it a bit better. Yep. Gonna do something real quick. I'll mention other streams in here, guys. It's incredibly disrespectful. I mean, if you want to do it, that's fine, but you won't last very long. What can I do here now? I want to go around in this fast track actually, and what mods do I use? About 300 of them, and I don't have a spreadsheet because it would take me about 6 or 7 hours to actually get all the links together. So it's time that I don't really have, unless you don't want like a video for 3 days in a row. Let's actually sell some crops because I'd like to get another field if I can. Okay, wheat is going to Little Wool Hope. Okay. I tend not to use mods that are given out on Facebook, just as a little thing, because it's usually the case that they've been stolen. Find them on a website. I think they're fair game as far as I'm concerned. But if they're on Facebook, odds are they're stolen. If they're on certain websites, odds are they're stolen. But, you know, you can't just, you can't say I'm not going to use any mods that might be stolen, because then you'd never use any mods at all. Little Woolhope is off to the left here. It is Little Woolhope I'm bringing this to, isn't it? Yes. So Little Woolhope's an interesting sell point. If you haven't been to it yet, it is actually a farmyard. Which I think you can use. It's got a storage point even. Like, Little Woolhope's very interesting because it's got its own storage point and all that kind of stuff going on. I've never seen that in a map before, where there's a farmyard that's effectively fully functional as a sell point. I mean, yeah, it's a bit difficult to get to, but once you get to it, well, sell point, I mean. Is there a diesel refill in a forest? Possibly. In the forestry area. No? Yes. Oh, Charlie, bro. No, don't go back like that. Come on. Be nice to me. Behave. Good trailer. Nice trailer. Good trailer. Thank you, trailer. Off we go. Was that coffee? That was coffee, yes. That was my cappuccino. Can't wait for this map. If you had a PC, you wouldn't have to wait. I'm sorry, that's a cruel joke, but it's true. If you had a PC, you wouldn't be waiting for the map. That's honestly why I recommend PCs. Like, you know that if you see a map being released, it's gonna come to you first, effectively. Especially if there's issues, and silly issues like what has been going on at West Coast. Silly, inexcusable issues. Dave is DFO. What are you talking about, Sid? Think of PS4 giveaway soon. Why would I even want a PS4? Never mind want to give one away. If I was doing a giveaway, it'd be for PC components, because I always say people should self-build. I'd practice what I preach as well. I don't like buying pre-bought PCs. Unless I'm buying a laptop, which even then I'm kind of iffy about. What's the worst mod that I've seen? I can show you. I can show you the worst mod that I've seen in quite a while. So let's just get this up here and get it filling up with canola, because that's going to be easy money. Let's get creative money on. So the worst mod I've seen in quite a while was actually downloaded by me yesterday. I was excited for it because I wanted Chrome Big M2. This is what the Chrome Big M2 on Mod Hoster actually looks like. Can you guys tell exactly how disappointed I was that I downloaded this heap of junk? So let's go through the problems with this. Number one, the model is, I think, from FS11. I'd be willing to bet FS11. The animations work at least. Well, partially. The mowing deck doesn't, but the auger does. The texture work is not only awful, it's wrong. The Big M2 looks nothing like this. Look up pictures of the Big M2. The front mowing deck looks completely different to the way it actually should. I love people who do that, Dave, because it's like, oh, that's the map you wanted to make. Like, this is nothing like it. This is not a Big M2, this is a heap of junk. A steaming heap of junk. Yeah, this belongs in FS11, and what annoys me the most is the textures. Like, the person who made this clearly saw the front of a Big M2. It's like, oh, okay, that's what a Big M2 looks like. Once you go to the side, it's like, what is this? Like, he even managed to screw up the colour of the top of the cab. That's what, like, if you guys remember in Discord yesterday, I was really, really excited for the Big M2. That's why I was annoyed with it afterwards. That's why I suddenly got very angry last night. It's terrible. It's one of the worst mods I've seen. And I've seen probably a couple of thousand mods in my time playing Farm Sim. That is right up there with the very worst. That's including mods that conflicted with themselves, by the way. When a mod is so bad, it's up there with mods that somehow manage to conflict with themselves. You know it's a bad mod. And Faye, I think you can accept why I used cheated money to do that. Because, well done for calling it, though. Because you called it yesterday before I even looked at it. That was gonna be terrible. What happens if you use all your 1 billion of creative money? Well, then you... Let me show you something. Okay, creative money on. I'm gonna buy... let's say 6 quad track 620s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can see my money is now 997, 045, 630 and dropping because I'm using Courseplay. If I turn off creative money right now, we're at 18,000. If I turn it back on, we're back up to 1 billion because creative money is literally just adds 1 billion to the account immediately. Now I gotta get rid of 6 quad tracks. There we go. But that's what creative money is useful for. The Big M is the worst you've seen since FS13. Probably, actually. Keep them. No, I'm not keeping the quad tracks. I have no use for them. Like, at the moment, I've only got use for 2 tractors. And even then, this is kind of a time-filling exercise until some of the seeding's done. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm just kind of filling time until there's a bit more seeding done and some crops have grown so I can go out with the weeder. And you know what really annoys me about the Big M2, by the way? This is the kicker for me. It's a mod that I would absolutely love to have in Farm Sim. I would love to have a good quality Big M2 or Big M420. Because they're both essentially, they're essentially the same machine. The 420, it has a bit of a wider rear mowing decks. And I think a slightly more powerful engine. But it seems like whenever somebody tries to make a Big M, if it's not a 500, which is just a convert of the FS13 one, it's bad. Big M's tend to be bad and it sucks and it genuinely makes me angry. Might try and reskin it. Bethers, that needs more than just a reskin. That needs pretty much an entire remodel. Like, I'm not even kidding. I've just realized I'm seeding soybeans in field 14 as well. Nuts. I meant to seed, like, barley or something there. Oh, well, we'll have 2 fields of soybeans. I'd like to, if I can, get another grass field. And I'd like to get the grass field over by the cows. Because that'd be really nice for silage and hay. So the sheep farm is there. If I were to turn... If I were to go straight on from here, that'll take me down to the sheep farm. Now this will take me over to the cows. Yes, let's go this way. I'd like to get, if I can afford it, field 21 or 22. Am I excited about Moroi? Not really. I played in FS15. It's a nice map, but it's not anything that really caught my imagination. How long am I live? I've been live for just over an hour now. Be going until 7 o'clock, so there's about 15 minutes left in the stream today. Can I afford field 20... 22, 23 be perfect. Either of those two. Because they're actually out the main road. Maybe that big M is a troll. It is 100% a troll mod. Because the guy who uploaded it put up a picture of a big M500. Or like a good big M2. Which... 25,000. I can afford field 22. Is field 23 slightly larger? Field 23 is slightly larger. Can I afford field 23? No, that's 38,000. So let's get field 22. Right now. But we now have field 22. Fantastic. Let's go into field 22 and turn around because I just realized I want to grab the mowers, which are, I think, in the cow yard. There you go. Or should I test out the Big M? Should I at least give the Big M2 a test drive? Another chat rules. Yeah, I need to potentially get rid of the website though. Where did I put the mowers? Or did I leave the mowers over at the main yard? The mowers are at the main yard. Test the crafting mobile. You want me to test that Big M? Do you... Yes. Oh, you guys actually want me to drive that thing? Should I test the Derpmobile, as I'm gonna call it? That horrendous Big M2, or what's claiming to be a Big M2 at least. Yes, go on, go on. Okay, I'll test it. I'll get this back down to the yard, and oh, screw it. Boom! It's back at the yard. Okay, let's creative money on. I can't believe I'm letting you guys actually talk me into this. Let's test the Krone Big M2. Which I've teleported into a fence immediately. I mean, if it works, I'll be kind of surprised. But this is one of the most horrific looking mods I've seen in a long time. They got kind of the idea of the Big M right, but the X, no. Y. This thing doesn't even roll into the center. Yeah, this is a... This is a joke, right? This is a... no, I can't. I can't use it anymore. It's terrible. You know something's bad when even I refuse to use it. That's terrible. That's genuinely horrific. Like, I'm all for respecting modders. And I'm all for, you know, praising modders for good work. But when somebody releases something that bad, you have to call it out as what it is, which is a pile of junk. It's a waste of everybody's time, including the modders. And if that's the best they can do, maybe they should kind of look into learning how to mod. Is it something you'd make? You'd make something better than that, Dave. I can guarantee you could at least make curves. Because that's from probably FS13. Because it's the cab off the Big X. Actually, it's most of a Big X. It's been slightly modified. And he's just put some mowing decks on it. The worst thing is, the worst thing is, Big M's really easy to make. Big M2 particularly. See this front mower? Boom, front mower for Big M. See this rear mower? Boom, side mowers for the Big M. You just change the mounting method and there you go. You got a Big M2. That's legitimately it. Even butterfly mowers. That's what a Big M2 is. It's just a glorified butterfly mower. It's from FS11. Wow. It's so bad you feel you need to download it. You guys know that I got a high standard for mods and maps and everything. Sometimes a mod falls so short of that standard that I want to burn it. That's one of those mods. I actually want to burn it. I want to print out the mod, the entire code of that mod, including all the pictures and stuff, all the XMLs, all the Lua files, which I don't think there's many. Everything to do with that mod. I want to print it all out. When I get myself a match, I'm going to put the match to the corner of the big pile of paper that I probably have. And I want to set it all on fire. Because that's the only way to truly kill that mod. Somebody worked hard on that mod for all of 10 seconds. That's a Google SketchUp mod for sure, though. Like, I have zero doubts that is from Google SketchUp. Oh, I actually feel a bit sick now. I'm not even kidding, I feel a bit sick after using that thing. You can convert maps and tractors and that's about it. And you can still probably do it to a higher standard than that Big M. Because all the Big M is a modified Big X. In reality. But on a USB stick and get the hammer. That would also work, yes. When am I next uploading? Tomorrow. I need to record the video yet, but I'll be putting up a Euro Truck video tomorrow. Some pro mods in Ireland. And Fahy, before you say anything, I'm starting in Galway, so shut up. Oh, when's Sim next uploading? Leave Sim alone because this is his time to chill out. He's probably in Elite Dangerous, thinking about aliens. When does Sim next upload? You see, I got confused there because you're asking this on my channel. I thought you meant... You know, I thought you were asking me the question, seeing as it's my channel and my stream and Sim's trying to relax here. You know, I thought you'd be more respectful than that. You're doing prep work on West Coast. Oh good lord, you're actually not in VR for once. It's a minor miracle. How am I going to deal with the nonsense that the Big M caused here? Just realised that the Big M caused more issues than I kind of would have wanted. I guess this is the only way to... No, turn on the mower. There we go. Hello, Jag980. How you doing? Not so you can afford the software to play it. In all seriousness, though, and I'm not trying to be rude. If you see a YouTuber or a mapper or a modder or somebody you recognize in here, don't ask them questions because they're here to relax. Unless there's a reason that you're asking them a question. Unless it's like, hey, how you doing? Or something like that. Don't ask them about their work or their mods or something like that, because I know from my experience that when I go into a stream, I don't really want to talk about videos. I want to sit back and enjoy a stream. I'm good, thanks, Jag. Thank you very much for asking. Good to hear you're good as well. FS17 VR would be so cool. I think it'd be off-putting. I think it'd be really weird and off-putting. Because, like, you'd have to disable VSync and stuff. What is the best Mora mod? I don't know. There's not many good Mora mods out there. Like, the best one that adds something to the game is probably the GTX mods, Big M, or the also GTX mods, actually. Profi Hopper. But in terms of, like, mores that you attach to the tractor, you've got the one from the mod contest, actually. You're working 7 days a week now? Does that mean the multiplayer is just flat dead now then, Sim? Because the multiplayer is usually like, Sim's not working, so we've got, you know, an hour to record it. But if you are working every day, you might... I'm guessing the multiplayer with you anyway is gone. There is a backup plan. Read your last comment. Yes. You can do that. I've got to record tomorrow's video tonight, dude. I legitimately can't do it tonight. I've got to record a video for tomorrow instead. Do you know what? I'm gonna let you guys decide. It'll be at 8 o'clock at the earliest, by the way, Sim, because I've got to have my dinner first. Do you guys want... And this is the first time I'll ever do this. I was gonna say, do you guys want multiplayer tomorrow, or do you want pro mods tomorrow? Or do you want me to try for both? Because I could... I know I won't have the time to try for both. I can't justify recording for an hour and a half tonight from 8 o'clock. Especially seeing as I've got to get the server set up again, because it's paused. Multiplayer, multiplayer. Multiplayer it is then. Record 8 o'clock-ish, or half 8 tonight, Sim. So I can eat up here. I might be delivered a cup of tea midway through, but that's just extra entertainment. You guys know the crazy stuff happens in the multiplayer anyway, so meh. So that's that decided. Stream multiplayer. That was a plan for last week. Gives you time to buy a kebab. I'm having spag ball, your favourite sim. Spag ball and garlic bread. Do I watch Frithgar? I don't watch anybody who makes farm sim videos. I'm friends with Landy and Sim and VF and a few other guys like Eddie. I legitimately don't watch any of them. Yeah, Chris ain't round. He's a bit busy having Supermax. I wasn't gonna say hospital, Chris. I was gonna be nice and not say hospital, but you went and ruined it. You're busy having Supermax constantly. And then going into admin chat and Discord and talking about how good Supermax is. Hello, Pedro. You're here to cause trouble. Did you enjoy being able to let loose yesterday, Pedro? Say the stuff that you really meant. Is he okay? I don't know, Chris, you okay? Are you dead, Chris? Did you die? You get a domino snipe? Now, see, Pedro, I've even got a channel that you can enjoy. Because you can finally say what you really mean. By the way, guys, this legitimately shows how organized the multiplayer is. It's like, hey, Dave, do you want to do multiplayer tonight? I'm supposed to record ETS. You can put it up tomorrow. Good point. Multiplayer tonight it is. Does Pedro do PG? No, that's why he enjoys the other channel. The amount of times I've had to shout at Pedro. I don't think you're dead. Well, that's good. You heard it here first, guys. Chris may not be dead. Also, I'm somehow doing this mowing correctly. What is my other channel called? I don't want to talk about it here. I know I mentioned the other channel. I don't actually like promoting it on here because it's not PG. And it's also experimental. It's very much I'll play games that I want and see how they do on like a small, very, very small channel. For example, yesterday's stream was an absolute unmitigated disaster because nobody watched it. So I've learned my lesson from that, and I won't be playing that game again. Luckily, I've got about 200 games on Steam, only about 4 of which I play on this channel. So I've got no shortage of experimental stuff that I can do. Oh, it's always good, like, especially with YouTube, to have a channel where you can do whatever you feel like doing. What is it, the feed thing? Is it the 11090 from the mod contest that's been released on console? How can you watch it if you don't know what to search for? That's kind of the point. If you want it, you'll find it. All I will say is that Dave is also in that channel name. If you want to find it, you'll find it. Trust me. Just trust me on that. If you do want to find it and you look hard enough, you will find it. The reason that I'm not giving out the name readily is because it is very, very, very different and not family friendly, and this being a family friendly channel and PG and all that kind of stuff, I don't want to promote it here. To put it simply, it's the 16055. Is that the tracked one? Interesting. I'm kind of surprised Feet gave permission. Feet Agri. Although I do think there might still be a part of New Holland. It's not PG at all when you're there. But it's not intended to be, Pedro. Got rid of that. Yeah, you told me that last time, Monster. Thank you. So we're almost done with the mowing here. I just realized that I left creative money on. Oopsie. So we're gonna do silage out of this. We're gonna do pit silage. I've just realized the silage pit has been covered, hasn't it? Nuts. I might have to do bale silage, which I can't afford. I mean, could do pit silage down to BGA, but that's quite a trek from here. Okay, guys, what do you want me to do with this field? Because I could do pit silage at the BGA, but that's a trek. Hello, Banderman, lol. I could do bale silage, which I can't afford and I'd have to cheat. Same way it's creative money, it's Fahy. Does anyone else see no names in chat? No. Let's, right. Loading wagon. So you want to see pit silage then? Right. That's gonna be problematic. Cheat option. The thing is that I want the McHale 991 wrapper and I don't have that enabled at the moment, which would mean I'd have to restart. I think I don't even have it downloaded. Which would mean I'd have to completely restart the game. So that'll take a few minutes to even set up. Also, I had to unfold the blooming rear mower to get it to detach. Because, like, you go into a shed and it's like, oh, I can put the mower in. No, you can't because it's folded up. Which, there's a stand there for a reason. In real life, it would probably be folded. Oh yeah, it's also got to be down on the ground. You got the cheat option. One thing I need to do, which may involve cheats, is I want to swap out the windrower. Because... where is it? This windrower I don't like. I just don't like the in-game one. Let's get this one instead, the Kuhn GA8521. It's from FS15. Nice convert. Early unused. Silage harvesting. Can I... I only have the one trailer, so either way it wouldn't be very good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teleport down to the shop because this is going to make it easier and faster. And that's not how physics works. Let's grab the windrower. The reason I'm teleporting is just to save time, effectively. So that I'm not driving all over the map. constantly. There we go. Yeah, Adam, stop getting around the blacklist. There is a rule about it, and we're a bit lax about it on purpose, but you're now taking advantage of that, and not very happy with it. Lease the harvester, sell a tractor and buy it. I'm not selling a tractor, I actually do need 3 tractors to make sure that I can get everything done. And I only have 1 trailer anyway, so even if I did lease a harvester, it would take just as long. Because it's not the harvesting that'll take a while, it's the carting down to the BGA that'll take a while. Because if you look, I'm up here. To get to the BGA, I'd have to go down this road, here, around here, and then to the BGA. Every time I fill up. So it's like, it's not the harvesting will take just as long either way, I think. It's the actual cart that I'm not looking forward to particularly. Hello, Henry Houseman. Get the big M again. No, I am never getting that again. It's getting deleted tonight. The big M2 anyway. The 500 maybe. Carting is the best bit. I suppose, because it means I'll be stupid. So let's get this windrow up at the very least. And there we go. What is the 500? It's the big M. The good one from GTX Mods that I would advise you download. Because it's actually got some sort of quality control. Where can you download the Grasshopper from? It's on ModHoster. ModHoster. And probably pretty much every other mod site there is. Just Google Grasshopper FS17. Hay bales or silage bales? Neither. I think, because I don't have a round baler. If I was doing silage, I'd want to have round bales. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a forage wagon harvest to this and bring it over to the BGA where we can make some good old-fashioned money out of it. So I know this is the windrower from FS15. It's a bit silly to be using this in FS17, but I don't particularly mind because it's different to the in-game one, and it seems like nobody's bothering to actually make a new windrower mod, which is odd. I've been looking for them for 3-4 days now, and I've just not been able to find a somewhat decent 2-rotor windrower. I found lots and lots of single rotors that are all reskins of the in-game single rotor, and a few 2 and 4 rotors that are also reskins the in-game. But it doesn't make sense. Do a big silage harvest. Adam, with what money? I'm not cheating in money at the moment. Also, don't make demands. We've been through this with dozens of people in chat recently. What about the class? That is a reskin of this. Can you get a big M for Xbox? No! Creative money. Thank you, monster! This Adam was starting to get on my nerves. I'm not cheating in any more money. Pottinger formal rotor. I've not seen that, Lash. Could you link it to me on Discord after the stream? Hello, Matthew. Just realised that I actually want to go back over this way here. There we go. It's funny how people want to see Farm Sim played in the exact way that they play it. Which, that's not what I do. I play Farm Sim in my own way. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Don't try and get me to do something that I wouldn't normally do. Hello, Adam. Like, if you play Farm Sim in a certain way, that's great for you, but I play it in my own way as well. Yeah, consoles can get the big M2 for... like, that's perfect for consoles. He's Mr. Nightbot's a robot. Hello, Ollie. How am I doing today? I'm doing good. How are you? I say I'm doing good. I've got a bit of an upset stomach, but that's not a big deal. Farm Sim is good. Yeah, Farm Sim is good, but only if you embrace the fact that there are as many different playstyles of the game as there are players. Which is why I hate people trying to backseat game and demanding that I do this or do that and do the other. It's like, you look at every map that I've played and I play it in a different way every single time. Like, I'll use some of the same equipment, but I always use it differently. I always try to use it differently, at least. I never could understand the people that make demands, though. I don't know. I really don't know, some people. No, down. Banter man, watch the caps. Nightbot might not like that, actually. Although I think I've turned off Nightbot's spam filtering because it's a bit eager at times. If I'm turning off the rotors, I might as well leave this thing down, shouldn't I? There we go. Something about right here feels a lot smaller. Interesting. See you, mister. I will be finishing up soon, so mods, could you get your spam links ready for promoting today's video? I'll be promoting it myself in Discord and some other places immediately after the stream. So I'll probably whip one of the links out of chat for that. Because it's a bit easier to just steal the link out of chat instead of going through 16 different clicks just to get to the same page. YouTube's great for editing stuff on my side, but if I'm trying to get to the watch page of my own video, it's a pain. So that's the windrowing done. We'll put the windrower away as well. You got the Fen GT255. It's a shopping cart. Pretty much, yeah. Fendt made some interesting machinery back in the day. A lot of people did when they were kind of experimenting with different ways to do things. It's a bit of a shame that there are no really properly experimental tractors anymore. Welcome back, VF. And George, welcome back. It's a shame that there's, like, so many manufacturers just make the same tractors now. Like the 8000 series JCB and the 7000 series JCB are just scaled up versions of the 3000 series JCB. They're all effectively the same model, it's just the numbers are different and the sizes are different. Nothing's really experimental anymore. That's a bit of a shame. Have I seen the new gastric Visio? What? Has anyone seen? Yes, Adam, we've all seen that. We've had somebody continuously bringing it up. The new fast track video. The one... What fast track video? Hello, Damien Cleek. Just a reminder, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, please do hit that like button. We're going to try for 50 likes. I know that we're nearly done. There's only about 15 minutes left. Hoping to get 50 likes today, fingers crossed. And, not going to hit the sub goal again. Thanks, YouTube. 54? Awesome. You fixed the class? Or did you fix the YouTube issue you're having? Please do hit like and subscribe and share. I've been asked a few times now by various people, like, can I subscribe and can I share the channel? Absolutely share the channel. Absolutely subscribe. You don't need my permission. Oh, the YouTube issue. Interesting. YouTube seems to be a bit derpy of late. They're changing stuff around, and that usually, well, I say usually, that always means things break. Hello, Nathaniel. Or Nathaniel. I don't know which way you prefer it being pronounced. Just noticed I'm almost out of liquid in my e-cig. Yeah, that class is best off binned. I've got the Coon rake that it's based off now, and that's just, it works. It doesn't have the same issues, so I might... I might see if I can take the textures off the class and put them on the Coon, and then call the Coon the class. Because if the Coon doesn't have the issues, but the class did, then would it make sense for me to reskin the Coon as the class and call the Coon the class instead of calling the class and the Coon? Do you have any Grassman videos or DVDs? No. I don't have many DVDs at all. I don't have any method by which I can watch them. See you, Stevie. There's no need for the caps. Retexture easy. Well, yeah, because it's the same model. All I need to do is take the textures out. All I need to do is take the textures off the class and put them into the Coon. And then tell the Coon that, hey, the textures are over here, dude. Alright, that's that full. So now, if I hold down 3, it should... Yes. Fantastic. I'm refilling my e-cig as I do this, by the way. So I'm gonna drive through the hedge here. Ignore me driving through the hedge. There we go. Through the hedge. I'm trying to multitask and it's not working because this road is too windy. There we go. I've hit into a tree, and I know I've hit into a tree. Now I've definitely hit into a tree. New fast track looks very futuristic. Does it look like every other fast track that's been released in the last 10 years? The thing is that tractors are looking less and less like tractors. And I know that sounds odd, but like, tractors have all these weird aerodynamic bits and like flashings and stuff. Where can you find the latest courseplay? Is it courseplay.github.io/courseplay? I could release it if I wanted as my second mod, because it's technically just an FS15 reskin. But I don't want to release it. Also, technically, Fahy, it'll be my third, because Selby V3. Selby V3, which was my edit that I just threw at Lance, and said, here, I fixed the map. So bring this down to the BGA. We'll go back up to the cows and get them sorted out once again. The funny thing is like, I'm a lot better at modding than I ever care to admit. What do I think of the Big M2? Well, considering I'm not using it because it literally made me feel sick, I don't think it's the best mod ever. You can't join. No. It's a single player, and I'm playing on an edited version of the map as well, so there's unfortunately no hope of you joining, Rory. I have a habit of tweaking maps to suit certain things that I want them to do. Which, by the way, if you want to get into modding and mapping in particular, that's a really good thing to do. Is like do little tweaks, like for example, on West Coast, what have I done? I've retextured something that I'm not going to show off too readily, and I've also turned the collisions off on the telephone poles because the collisions on them annoy me and they get in Coursplay's way, and they just, it's an annoyance. They're honestly an annoyance. Anyway, it's a shame that I chose YouTube. If I did that full time, it'd be awesome, but I'd never make any money whatsoever. 4.01 latest courseplay. Latest courseplay is version 5.01.00180 is the version I'm using. I know it's not the most recent version, because I never have the most recent version. What does the green name mean? The green name means that they're a sponsor. Like, I think if I was able to mod, if I had like a full-time job and wasn't doing YouTube, I would be making mods. And I'd probably, yeah, when I commit myself to something, I try and be as good as I can. So, you know, I might be a big name modder like RainbowDave with BuletBill. Would I want to be? Probably not, honestly. I wouldn't particularly care for being known as a modder. I like to be thought of as a success in something at some point in my life. But at the same time, would I want the stress that they have to go through with the console people? Buffer alert. That's just on your end, Sim. Yeah, 100% just on your end. Ignore the fact that I just flipped the JCB, detached the forage wagon, reattached it and unflipped the JCB. Just ignore that happened. DevonNet, yes. Your internet sucks, Smimulate. You should get a better internet. You should get at least 3 better internets. Oh, let's just go through the hedge again, why not? Where did I give up over here? Must have been back over here somewhere. But, I'm just gonna stop that and get into this thing. Oh yes, I gotta stop the driver first. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm gonna finish seeding soybeans here. I do like how good new courseplay is. That it doesn't take as much effort that it used to, as it used to at least, to just finish up getting the little bits the courseplay has missed. Because I do like having the full field seeded and not just most of it. Because it looks better when it's grown. It looks better when it's grown and all that kind of stuff. Let me think. What time is it? 5 to. Gonna be finishing up in a second. Is courseplay good? Absolutely. Get the dev version. It's on GitHub. The current version on their website is actually for FS15. It's mouse controlled. I'm not gonna bother using that anyway. But why would it be mouse controlled? I wasn't kidding about never using that big M2 again, by the way. It is legitimately getting deleted after this stream. It is disgustingly bad. It can be a bit derpy. It seems to work the best, honestly, if you use a Challenger, which is a bit odd. But if you use something like a Challenger where it's got a very tight turning circle, courseplay tends to have the best results. Or if you manually record the course yourself. Landy is live? Well, good for Landy. I get to be a fat ass soon, which means I get my food. I bet Landy's been lazy and fat and eating and sleeping all day. Should mention, to those of you who might be new. Those of you that might be new. Lanny and I talk to each other like this all the time. So it's not me insulting him for the sake of insulting him, it's just how we talk to each other. It's not rush. Well, I'm feeling a bit under the weather anyway, so just so that I can relax and chill out a bit before food, I'm gonna call the stream here. Mods, Monster, your time has come. Use a standard tractor, you can set turning slope to around 5 meters so it turns quicker and nicer. True, but it occasionally just decides to turn the tractor around in circles. That is going to do it for me for today, guys. Monster should, there we go, be spamming the link for today's video. Please go check that out as a time lapse. It took about 2 hours to record last night. Bleh. I'll be on TeamSpeak in the meantime, Sim. Even if I'm eating, I'll be on TeamSpeak. Because I'll have my food up here, it'll be fun. I'll leave it. I'll leave you by saying I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 17 on the West Coast. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Until next time, stay safe. And good.